Howdy y'all, Bill Greenberg with PhoneScholar.com. Today is Thursday, July 29, 2010, and here's a summary of what we got going today. T-Mobile top AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint in customer care rankings. And J.D. Power and Associates, for those of you who aren't familiar with them, there's a link for the entire report on them, but they basically survey all different types of companies to see for customer care and for other things in regards to how the companies run. And then they put out their awards, and they're very, very prestigious when they get them. Basically, they have in the cellular industry, they have a semi-annual report. It's the 8th annual report that they have. And they surveyed almost 9,690 wireless customers who contacted their carrier's customer service department over the past 6 months. To be honest with you, I don't know where they get the numbers. They've never called me. But once again, T-Mobile topped the list, and as long as I've been in the cellular industry, when I was working for Verizon, we were always trying to catch T-Mobile in the customer care. They always seem to win. And if you ever call T-Mobile, for me as a vendor, when I was doing my own independent stuff as an agent, they were spectacular and bent over backwards to help me out. And as a customer on the phone, they are terrific, and the stores are terrific too. So they do know customer care, I will tell you that. And T-Mobile does a lot of good things. Basically, they had a score of 777 out of 1,000. Just to give an idea, AT&T was second with 757, Verizon was third with 749, and Sprint was fourth with 734. The industry average, and of course they asked a lot of other companies, but the industry average was 753. So only two of the companies, AT&T and T-Mobile, were above that. Now here's the interesting thing: Verizon, we were always, when I worked for Verizon, we were always right below T-Mobile, and AT&T and Sprint were way behind. And with all of AT&T's problems and the iPhone problems, stuff like that, AT&T has risen above us in second. So this is really interesting. The report also showed that more people are also now going into the stores. Now, 60% still call on the phone or do online, but almost 40% now go into the stores to do that, and that's up almost 5% from the last survey. So pretty interesting. Like I said, there's a link to the entire report that talks about it if you want to take a look at that. Hands-on with Amazon's zippy, alluring Kindle. And now, yesterday I reported that the Kindle was out of stock. Well, now we know why, because they've come out with a new one. And maybe I got behind the times, but I didn't see anywhere else that they were even announcing this, so this is pretty cool. It's the 3rd generation Kindle. It's the same price, $189. That gives you the free 3G service through AT&T or Wi-Fi. They're also coming out with $139 Wi-Fi only. So it looks like that's going to be pretty cool. It's 15% lighter, it's 21% more compact, but the screen size is exactly the same. So they just kind of took some around, they rearranged the buttons, made the navigation buttons much easier to use. The navigation is twice as fast, they say. It's now available in white and the gray graphite, which is really cool. In fact, they said the gray graphite helps bring out the actual reading of it, the actual letter. So you might want to check that out. 6-inch e-ink pearl display. It has 50% better contrast. So again, a much better reader with the same screen size. It has double the memory, 2 gigs to 4 gigs, which now can hold up to 3,500 books as opposed to 1,500 books, and it has a 1-month battery life. So really cool. You might want to check that out. Apple's Droid X antenna accusation just doesn't fly. And the next two stories kind of go hand in hand. But basically, Preston Galla, who is a writer with Computer World, who I copy a lot of his stories and put them on the website because he has some really great stuff, tried to recreate the problems that Apple had based on the video that I put on the website the other day. And Apple has put out. And basically, he tried it many, many times, holding exactly the same way, and he never got any bars going down or anything like that, so he could not recreate it. But it goes beyond that. Engadget and PC World also tried doing the same exact thing. They could not recreate it also. So who knows where iPhone is? I think they're grabbing at straws. But as in a related article, the very next one, new Droid X ad hits Apple where it hurts on iPhone4 antenna woes. And I'm going to read this. This is real interesting. Motorola has taken out full-page ads in many national newspapers with the title "No Jacket Required," which I think is really cool. And then there's a picture of the Droid X, and next to it the ad copy states, and I'll try to go through this quickly, but you gotta hear this. At Motorola, we believe a customer shouldn't have to dress up their phone for it to work properly. That's why the Droid X comes with a dual antenna design, the kind that allows you to hold the phone any way you like to make crystal clear calls without a bulky phone jacket. Ouch! Eesh. for us, it's just one of those things that comes as a given when you've been making mobile phones for over 30 years. God, can you do anything else, man? I'm telling you, if Steve Jobs was smart, he'd just let this go. Just let it go, because he's going to get tattooed with this. He's selling boatloads of the phone. Live with it. Go on. Steve, that's my advice from me to you if you're watching this. Just let it go. Here we go. Okay, under the categories, under Apple, iPad, and iPhone, review Hulu Plus takes television to your pocket. Now, Hulu, which I watch TV on a bunch of times. If you haven't seen it, it's just www.hulu.com, is a web-based, has been a web-based program that shows all kinds of old shows, including really like Barney Miller, and that I watch on there sometimes. I watched Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, which was one of my favorite TV shows. I watched all of those because I didn't feel like buying the DVD, and that's all there. But now there's a thing called Hulu Plus, which is going to be an application for iPhone, on the 3GS or iPhone 4, the iPad, and the iPod Touch will be available after September, that basically will give you entire seasons of shows, current and past, again, give you the opportunity to watch these on your phones. It is $10 a month. Now, if you read the article, there are also alternatives in there from places like Netflix and stuff like that. So go ahead and check that out if you're really big into watching TV on your phone. That's all I got for today. I hope you have a great day, and I shall see you tomorrow. Oh, sorry, forgot to plug my website. As for everything, including the full articles on here, go to www.phonescholar.com. Enjoy the day.